Hello art beaters, we've got a brand new video for you this week. I'm Becky and today we're going to be talking about TOHO Aiko precision cut cylinder seed beads. You might be asking, what are TOHO Aikos? Well, these beads are named the perfect bead for a reason, and I'm going to show you just what makes them perfect. They're one of my favorite seed beads. If you love Miyuki Delicas and TOHO treasures, this is a bead that you're just going to be obsessed over. So let's take a look and find out what is a TOHO Aiko. So a lot of you might be asking, what are TOHO Aikos? What are TOHO Aiko seed beads? So TOHO Aikos are Japanese precision cylinder cut seed beads. They are made with state-of-the-art machinery to be highly consistent and precise. And they've got the nickname the perfect bead because they are consistent and so precise. And they are cylinder beads. So if you love Miyuki Delicas and TOHO treasures, these are the next thing in the line, the top of the line. These are really precise cylinder seed beads. So consistent, they're a dream to work with, especially when stitching. And Debbie is asking, what is the difference between the Miyuki Delicas? These are going to be a little more consistent in size and shape. They're really, really consistent. So oftentimes when I'm working with treasures or delicas, you'll come across some that are a little misshapen, or you can tell like maybe the glass just got cut off wrong or something. That doesn't happen with TOHO Aikos. They are so uniform. So you really don't have to cull any beads before you're working or check them as you're working because they really are that consistent. They're the same size as delicas and treasures. They are 11/0 cylinder beads. So any project that you would do with delicas or treasures, you can totally do with these TOHO Aiko seed beads. And another fun fact, the name Aiko, they're named after the president of TOHO's wife to honor his determination to make these the finest beads. So that's a very sweet tribute to his wife. That's so cool. And they are really wonderful beads. I just love working with them. They look great in stitches. They're easy to stitch with, and they feel good too. So this is a loomed bracelet made with TOHO Aikos in all kinds of different colors, and it just feels smooth and kind of silky almost because the beads are so uniform. And this is a great pattern to show off how precise those seed beads really are, because this is a really geometric square straight line pattern. You can really see how uniform those beads really are. Oh, and Dee is saying, I have used the Aikos and have only had to cull out very few, maybe one or two of that have been broken somehow. Yeah, they really are super consistent, feel really good, stitch up wonderfully when using them. And we just added over 300 colors to our website today. And I did want to mention that TOHO codes, if you know the color codes for the TOHO beads you're using, those will be the same for the Aikos. So if you have a favorite TOHO color code, type in TOHO 812, for example, into our search box. You'll see all of the color options that we have available across the TOHO line. So you'll see any Aikos, treasures, round beads, demi rounds, what have you, in that color if you know the color code or if you're working with a specific color code. So if you have a favorite TOHO color code, check and see if they have that color in the Aikos, because we have so many colors now. I think we have over 700 or 800 TOHO Aiko colors. So definitely check if you know your favorite color codes. And this is the packaging that the TOHO Aikos come in. They come in 4-gram packs in these little square pouches, which are really nice. Aiko beads are a little bit special. They're a little more precise, a little more uniform than your Miyukis and treasures. So you might want to organize them separately from those. And these make it really easy to I would line them up in a little like sliding tray And then you can easily see those color numbers at the top, easily pull them out and take a look if that's right. And the envelope too is really nice for pouring out the beads because it's got this little flap. What I do is I just kind of open it like that and then curve it to make a little like shovel, and then I'll dump it out into my tray or mat. And then you can kind of scoop them up that way too when you're done using them. So even the packaging is really nice on these TOHO Aiko seed beads. So we love using these. They're absolutely wonderful. And we also have some TOHO Aiko bundles available where we've matched up some beautiful colors in wonderful color palettes for you. So you could check those out and buy some color palettes that you like if you want to kind of build up your Aiko stash or maybe try out a fun color palette for a specific project. We also have those TOHO Aiko bundles. And of course, we have wonderful jewelry inspiration with the TOHO Aikos as well. I showed you this beautiful loom bracelet. It's a wonderful bead for looming because it feels so silky and smooth in the stitch. Also really great for brick stitch. These are some fun little, these are called Russian leaf stitch, but it's kind of a brick stitch too. So super cute earrings made with the TOHO Aikos, just brick stitched into that fun Russian leaf pattern in some fun colors too. Those are really great colors. So pretty. Here's another brick stitch example with those gorgeous turquoise and white colors. Cheryl, yeah, we love the triangle trays. I like how they all kind of nest together, and they make it great for scooping. Like, it's easy to pick up beads and dump them into bags with these triangle trays. And it's nice because the beads can spread out so wide in that triangle shape. It's easy to pick up the beads in there too. So love these really cute tassel earrings with the TOHO Aiko brick stitch flower patterns at the top. You can also use them for like more tubular or bezel projects. This is some Peyote Bezels around rivolis with the TOHO Aiko seed beads. Really nice. You can really see how uniform they are in this stitch, and you can kind of compare here. So these are the TOHO treasures on this purple ring, and then these are the Aikos. So you can see that like the Aiko beads are just a little more precise, just a little more uniform, which really makes for a cleaner look, I think. Really incredible beads, love those. And I do have another piece that I wanted to compare with the rounds. So I just made these earrings, square stitch earrings, and I wanted to compare with TOHO rounds in the square stitch. So these are square stitch earrings with the Aikos, and this is a square stitch bracelet with TOHO rounds. So these are 8/0 rounds, so a little bit bigger, but you can just see how much they line up more with that precise Aiko shape. It's such a beautiful bead that I love working with, because when you're working with them too, they really line up like little soldiers. They're so easy to work with. So that's another comparison on the bead shapes. And then I made these cute little squirrels with the TOHO Aiko seed beads as well. Again, this is brick stitch, and they just, they're a dream to brick stitch with. They're really great for brick stitch. If you're an avid brick stitcher or peyote stitcher, they're really wonderful for that. And I even made cute little brick stitch acorns for the chain. This is like a little sweater chain or a collar chain. I do have a collared blouse that has a little squirrel pattern on it that's perfect with these little squirrels. Believe it or not, I found that shirt after I had made these. I was like, I have to buy that. It matches my little squirrel pins. So yeah, so we love TOHO Aiko seed beads. They really are, they get the name the perfect bead for a reason. Really nice. Yes, all of these tutorials are on our website. Everything I've showed here, I've got links to in the video description. We have all of these available on the website with a tutorial, free instructions, and a supplies list. So yes, you can find all of these in our design studio at artbeads.com. So really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about TOHO Aiko seed beads, and I hope you're ready to try using them in your designs because they really are fabulous. Please make sure to leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Maybe you have other questions about beading. Please let me know. I love hearing from you guys. And make sure to subscribe to our channel so you're the first to know when videos like this one come out. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!